Hey guys, what's up? It's Uberwho, and today I've got a commentary, basically about a little bit about the gameplay, I guess, and then mostly about the new patch that came out today. First off, this gameplay might look familiar to you. It's hijacked Remington gameplay. I know I like to change it up and use different weapons and stuff on this map, but anyways, I think this is my greatest game I've ever played on Black Ops 2. I mean, it's only been a month or so, but this is definitely the best game, like, overall in terms of kills, death, captures, and defends and stuff like that. And just a little information about this. It's before the patch came out. I don't know if this game is from yesterday or the day before, but it's the Remington pre-patch, and I'm still trying to get gold for it, and so there's times where I go on a little kill streak and I restrain myself from doing something stupid or playing the objective too hard because I'm trying to get those bloodthirsty medals, which have evaded me a lot with the Remington. I mean, it's hard for me to get a kill streak going with that, but I think I get 5 of them here in this game, so just a little preview of how well I do. You'll see the score at the end. I actually also recorded this using the theater mode, which I don't know when that came back online, but it wasn't working this morning, and it started working this afternoon for me anyways. And so I was able to grab this gameplay. It's the first time I've ever used theater mode in Black Ops 2 to grab a gameplay. It's a little different. There's no voices of my teammates or anything like that, which is kind of nice. I mean, you know, it's just the noise of my voice talking right now, coupled with the actual sound effects of the game. Makes it a little bit easier, because I know at times when I play with full parties, there might be background noise of my teammates talking and stuff like that, which is good if I'm doing like a live comm type thing, but when I'm trying to talk to you guys one-on-one like this, then it's can be a little difficult. It's a little difficult for me to talk to. Yeah, pre-patch Remington going for gold. I don't know. I didn't think I was playing the objective that hard, but the scoreboard says otherwise. So, anyways, I'd like to talk about the nerf for most guns, I guess, most guns that I use that came out today. And for the Remington, I think the only nerf they added to it was its one-shot kill range was short by 42 or 45 inches or something like that, which is a lot. I mean, that's almost 4 feet. But I've only played one game, I think, since then with the Remington, and I didn't have the long barrel unlocked because I'm leveling it on its 2nd level prestige or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, voice crack. But yeah, so I don't know how, you know, people said in my party that using the long barrel, it doesn't really seem like it got that bad of a nerf. But without the long barrel, I was getting my ass kicked, so I'll have to see if I can play some of that tonight and get the long barrel for it. But if it affected it a lot in terms of range and usability for me, I'm gonna be upset, because that's really the only shotgun I like, and it was a good shotgun. I mean, it's a pump shotgun. It's not like a pardon me. It's not like a semi-auto like the Striker was considered overrated, or not overrated, overpowered in Modern Warfare 3, and you know, it's not fully auto, so it's not, you know, you do. I don't even really know if trigger figure comes into it with a pump shotgun, because I think it's got a set rate of fire or whatever. Some of the other patches for guns that I use, like, is it all SMGs, I think, got a nerf with hip fire spread. So basically, if you're firing from the hip, it's going to be harder to get bullets on target, I guess, which I hate, because I hip fire a lot in this game. It's hard for me to ADS every time I find somebody. It's quicker, you know, I just pull the trigger and I aim with the one joystick. It's a lot easier, it's a lot faster. And usually, I'm able to get kills, unless somebody drop shots like a little bitch, but, yeah, so the PDW, what was it, PDW and MSMC, they also got some nerf. I'm not exactly sure, I don't have the whole thing in front of me, but they also got a nerf of some other kind, and those are basically my two favorite SMGs. So all three of my favorite guns got nerfed, and the assault rifles got some sort of buff, except for the FAL. I think with its select fire it got a nerf. It's got more recoil if you're using the select fire on that. Snipers, I'm glad they nerfed the snipers. I mean, I wasn't getting killed by snipers at close range as much, which is good, because I should never be getting killed with a sniper at close range when I'm using a shotgun or an SMG. But they have increased hip fire as well, which is very nice. But you know, it's not even a month into the game's life cycle, and they come up with this big patch, fixing a lot of things. I mean, not just nerfing and buffing guns, but you know, like glitches in the game, like those hardpoint capture spots that you shouldn't be able to be considered in the hardpoint for, and stuff like that. You know, it's good that they fix those things, and you know, some guns do seem to have a little bit less recoil than others, especially the FAL, apparently. If you make it full auto, it's freaking unstoppable, I guess. But I've never really been a fan of nerfing and buffing guns. I mean, especially with the way a lot of these maps are set up in Black Ops 2. It's very close quarters and tight spaces. And so, yeah, you're gonna get beat by SMGs and shotguns in those tight spaces. I mean, I don't normally win gunfights from long range when I'm using an SMG, and some guy's got an assault rifle. I mean, he wins those battles. Why don't you nerf the assault rifles for that, you know? But, you know, people complain, because, I don't know. I don't think it's... I think more people use, like, assault rifles and stuff like that. And people have different playstyles than the people who run around with SMGs and shotguns. I don't see a lot of shotgun usage. But you know, those people who like assault rifles, they're always complaining about how the SMG beats them. But yeah, you know, you're in one room with another guy with a shotgun or an SMG, you should die. So I don't know what the problem is there. I don't really like that they nerfed those guns and basically made it easier for assault rifle people to kill you up close, which really makes no sense. But I think that's all I really have for nerfing and stuff like that. There is stuff that they still need to fix in this game. I mean, the one that really comes to my mind is the fact that people dashboard and they have this probation penalty. You know, I was in a game today with a couple guys, and we picked up two of one of this guy's friends, and they were on probation, but it wasn't their fault, but they got put on probation. But they're like, oh, if you wait like 50 seconds or a minute, the probation period's over. And it's like, really? Like, that's the probation period for dashboarding? The time that you spend dashboarding and getting back into the game is probably over a minute anyway, so that just nullifies any purpose of a probation. And that pisses me off. I mean, my win-loss is still, I don't know. I don't even know what a high win-loss is in this game. It's like a 7 or, I don't know, 7.5 maybe now. But I mean, I get so many losses from people dashboarding and rage quitting, and it pisses me off because those aren't losses. I mean, we're winning the game, you know, by 100+ points, and then at the very end somebody dashboards. So not only do I get a loss, which I shouldn't be getting in the first place, but I just wasted the last, you know, 6, 8, 10 minutes of my life for things that don't even, you know, I don't even get the points towards my gun or my level or anything like that. It's just really frustrating. But anyways, this game's coming to a close. Scoreboard's at the end. Wait for it. And I think I'm gonna do either like a live comm with friends and stuff like that, just post a bunch of games or whatever, or I will do some zombie stuff. But I like to do live comms because it lets you guys see a bunch of different maps and a bunch of different weapons that I use and different routes and stuff like that if you guys don't, you know, run the same thing. And I think that's the best way to help people out, and that's what I'm here to do, you know, help people become better players, play the objective better and stuff like that. So, but anyways, thank you guys for listening, and I will catch you guys later.